Did you see how United States and Donald Trump welcomed Vladimir Putin yesterday in Alaska? Have you seen the video? If you have not watched that video, please take your time and go and watch that video so that you see how Donald Trump and United States welcomed Vladimir Putin in Alaska yesterday. You know, I've told you guys several times with that number that Russia is a solid superpower. But many of you don't believe. Where is the ICC, the International Criminal Court, that declared Vladimir Putin wanted? Where are they? They're nowhere to be found. Because they only work, their laws only work on third world countries, not on powerful countries like Russia. Did you see how they welcomed Putin yesterday? Now, what I told you guys in my previous video just happened. What I told you guys yesterday in one of my videos just happened. I told you guys that it doesn't matter how many times Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin will meet. That will not determine the end of the war going on in Ukraine. That will not put an end to the war going on in Ukraine. Now, yesterday, Vladimir Putin and President Trump met in Alaska yesterday to discuss how to end the war in Ukraine, to make a deal on how to end the war in Ukraine permanently. But to my surprise, they ended up that summit without making a deal. Because President Trump said that he cannot make a deal with Putin when Vladimir Zelensky is not present. You cannot make a deal. You cannot make a deal on how to end the war in Ukraine when Ukraine is not present. And the only way to end this war is when Ukraine is ready to give their territories to Russia, their conquered territories to Russia, because Russia have conquered some Ukrainian territory. But Ukraine is not ready to secede. They are not ready to secede any part of their land. They are not ready to give any part of their land to Russia. And European leaders are backing Ukraine for that. So that means Ukraine is not ready for permanent ceasefire. And Ukraine is not ready to drop the aspiration of becoming a NATO member. Putin have said it, that the only way this war will end in Ukraine is when Ukraine is ready to drop the aspiration of becoming a NATO member. And when Ukraine recognize their territory that has been conquered by Russia. But Ukraine is not ready to give their land to Russia. So that means Ukraine is not ready for a permanent ceasefire. And that will make Donald Trump to walk out from this peace deal. But according to Donald Trump, he said there was a progress in that summit. But they didn't make a deal because Zelensky was not present. What do you guys think about this video? What do you think about Vladimir Putin meeting Donald Trump in Alaska? Tell me what you guys think. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow this page for more updates. See you guys in my next video. Bye.